Please introduce the World Future Society, where you currently serve as the president.
They're about 45-year-old organization with a community of about 35,000 people and organizations, academic groups, universities, governments, corporations, are in about 80 countries around the world. And we are a convening, in other words, we have conferences every year, and publishing organization, a nonprofit. So we publish half a dozen publications, both digital and paper. And the most prominent one is The Futurist, which is a general interest publication across our membership. Our membership is about 30% academic, about 30% government, and the rest private sector. We try to appeal to the concerns and to the interests of all of those groups, especially on subjects which affect all of those groups. Well, what we're interested in is to teach people to think more creatively about their own futures, to teach people to realize that they can change where they're going simply by the act of will and the commitment to taking a participatory part in strategic planning and shaping their future. It's certainly not us coming in or anyone coming in and saying, you should do this and that will happen. Even though there are plenty of companies that do that for a living, and they're not always right, but they never seem to be much in doubt. We're more interested in teaching people how to think more thoughtfully with more breadth and depth.
You mentioned in your presentation today that the human society currently is undergoing some great transformations. Could you please elaborate on that?
Smart technology offers the opportunity to transform education. It's not that smart technology is driving education per se, it's just that a number of the shortfalls that we've seen in education are open to solutions from the capabilities, the growing capabilities of smart technology. And that includes the ability to handle complex problems, manage complex problems. And my idea of a complex problem is the fact that not all learning styles are appropriate for all students, that the flexibility and breadth of information that's available through smart technology enhances its even more than the internet, because of the tailored nature I just described that's possible to really solve educational problems. And when education is focused on social problems, one of the things I said was that smart technology would make it much easier for students to get involved in community activities, which are an enormous part of learning because they're real life, they're applied learning, which seems to be, especially for some students, much more effective way to learn.